Hi, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is, welcome to Eco Tarot. This is Kensley with, who is the Eco Tarotist. I'm sorry if I'm a little verklempt, whatever the word is. I totally just had a breakdown from the air sign. Man, that was really powerful. I'm not used to this stuff yet, and I really do feel like there's a lot of stuff flowing through me that it's overwhelming, and it's amazing, it's enlightening, but it's also like, plus I'm using this new deck. This is the vice versa tarot, and they're fucking heavy. I want my where's my rebel deck cards, the oracle with attitude. Like I want the funniness. Come on, guys, why are we gonna be so heavy? Oh, that was intense. No, it was water. I'm sorry. Did I say it was air? I meant it was the water signs. The Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. God. That was... Talk about something flowing through you. I might be new to this, but man, I sure fucking felt that shit. Well, you're gonna do... one card, and it's a chameleon card, which is what we got a little earlier, which maybe I'll be able to better explain it. Chameleon, man, I get all of these messages of like, just own yourself with this specific deck. Chameleon card. It could mean blend in with your surroundings. Okay, so maybe let's go the other route from what we did on the earlier sign, or maybe it'll all display a certain way. I don't know. But there kind of could go two ways of looking at the chameleon. One is that you're blending in because you're not being true to yourself. I mentioned that I did that when I first started dating, just because I was a hot mess and I didn't know how to date at all. And I would just kind of highlight the things that connected the person and I, and kind of downplay the things that were still me, and it might be even more prevalent, but I just downplayed them because I wanted to focus on whatever that person was. I'm like, ew, no, be true to yourself. Be unabashedly yourself and know yourself. And if you don't know yourself and you're doing that, then really try to understand yourself a little bit better, because you really shouldn't bother with trying to make someone like you. It should fit. It should flow. You should be yourself completely. And if they don't like, I mean, if you're a total bitch or a total douche, sorry for that, maybe you should change a little bit. How about a little bit of chameleon? Just try not to be a total dick, okay? But like on average, like if you're just a normal person and you like certain things and you really like camping in the outdoors, don't don't forget that's really important to you. Anyways. So that's one way of looking at the chameleon. Or another way is looking at adaptation and flexibility and being able to adapt to your situation and maybe not camouflage, but adapt to your situation. And I do think that it's like I said, bell curve. If you're too rigid on one end and you can't adapt, that's gonna really cause problems for you and the people around you in the long run. If you're too flexible, oh, good Lord. If you're too chameleon on the other end, you are a doormat. So maybe be in the middle and be the alchemist. There's some clairvoyance on this card. How about use it when it serves you. You know, be a magician, be the alchemist, and be adaptable in certain instances, and be you know, malleable. I think there's a balance. I don't think you should be rigid, and I don't think you should be completely a doormat. Balance in terms of being a chameleon. So let's do a couple cards. I'm not asking for a set amount of cards because Lord knows I don't get them. Sorry, Spirit. Man, that was, oof. That was intense. Water signs. Oh my God. Okay, okay. How about that? Maybe, okay, just that one too. So for the chameleon card, you get the 5 of Wands in the backward position, the 3 of Cups in the forward backward position, the King of Swords in the forward position. Not really focusing, whatever. The 10 of Pentacles in the backward position. The 6 of Cups in the backward position. And the 2 of Pentacles in the backward position. All right. To clarify the chameleon, which I'm claiming as balance between a stick in the mud and a doormat. You've got the 5 of Wands, which is conflict, battle. Normally there's more people around here, and there's like it's like a competition thing. Oh, interesting. Wait, I'm showing you the backside. Am I showing you the backside? This is the correct card that you got. And normally it's a competition, but there's several people on the card of the traditional Rider-Waite card. But I like the idea. So that's the forward facing, and it can still be competition just between 2 dudes. So I'm almost like, this is the gladiator shit. This is they're going to town on each other. Just the 2 of them in a ring. And then you see, this is your card, the back side of it all. Oh, it's not a ring after all. It's a fucking volcano, and shit's coming down. And do we really... I see it now. I see what this is. You know how this is trying to see the perspective from the other competitor. Because normally, you know, we all are just like, champion is my team and my guy's gonna get that guy. Motherfucker. It's just, we hate you. We hate you. Even though we don't know why we don't hate you. Wait, even though we don't know why we hate you. Sorry, that was a weird. Even though we don't know why we hate you, we hate you. Just because you're not us. But when you look at it from the reverse and you see that it's, okay, the other person's perspective, I need to look at this instead. I'm looking at the other version. So you see that, okay, so I feel like that was us, right? No, the green was us originally, right? The green is our team. And now the green is back here, right? So you don't see from the perspective of your competitor that there's a massive volcano happening and he's still going to go through with this stupid ass competition. That he's still willing to, he's not only willing to like sacrifice his life, but he's frankly willing to sacrifice probably his family, because he should be getting his family and running, because it's fucking Mount Vesuvius and they're about to have some ash throw down on him, acid ash, and they're not, and he's still honoring it. And it's like, put yourself in the other person's shoes. Put yourself in the other person's shoes. And maybe you need to be a chameleon to be able to camouflage yourself in another one's world, to put yourself in another one's shoes so that you can kind of live a life, live a moment in their shoes. I don't know if that made any sense, but Three of Cups in reverse is, so you got your normal Three of Cups, and then you've got your reverse, which is weird. I don't know why the normal Three of Cups would be by herself with some Three Cups. I mean, not the normal. It's not good or bad. The forward version, the vice version, is by herself with just two other, you know, Three Cups. Like she's kind of hogging it all. What the hell, Susan? Karen. Sorry, if your name is Karen or Susan, I love you very much, and I apologize. It's just a quintessential white woman name. What the hell, Karen? Why don't you share it with your friends? You're so selfish. Okay, now I'm feeling a little more levity. I'm feeling a little bit of it. But like, there's a lot of bounty. And I mean, she is kind of like praising God. So maybe this is like a ritual and I'm a total dickbag and I just am like, shut up, Karen. You're so selfish. Share with your friends. And she's actually like, I'm kind of having a moment here with a ceremony that I've, you know, and I really don't need any friends, and they're actually distracting me. I don't know, but it's funny. It never, some things are never how you see, how they are. I I can't even talk anymore. I'm so verklempt. From this reading. Oh, I see. Oh my God. It wants you to think that she's being selfish until you realize the other two girls are total dickbags. You're just dancing and in the background and not helping you with your ceremony of love and light. I don't know how this relates to what we're going through, but that's what I get from that card. I'm like, girl, put some clothes on. You need a fucking dress. It's all splish splashy, okay, and then they're just dancing and she's doing the ceremony all by herself. Life is never what you think it is. Life is never what you think it is. It's perspective. Okay? King of Swords. And the Ten of Pentacles backwards. I feel like I have to look at these other cards too. So this is the Six of Cups and the Two of Pentacles, but they're both reversed. So you're not seeing their brightness. They're not seeing their brightness. They're not reversed. They're backwards. They're the other. This, that, and the other. I'm feeling very... I'm just feeling very oppressed in energy right here. All of it, actually. Of not understanding the perspectives of others. And the King of Swords is, you know, a mastermind of controlling his intellect and his the way he controls the world, and or his world, his domain. And he's the, you know, CEO of the company, dude. He's all in his head. He's only in his head. And if you've ever read Eckhart Tolle, you know that if you're the mind and the emotional body and then the soul, it's like the farther you are in your head, the more it controls you, the more you can. I love it that they talk about taking a step back from a memory. Or from the you know, you hear something in your head, some voice in your head telling you what to do. There's a little dialogue all the time, right? Who hears that voice? Who hears that voice? That's the real you, is who is the one that's listening to the voice. And the more you can understand that you're separate, your true self, your awareness is separate from your mind, the more you become conscious and free. But when you're so stuck in your mind, there's so many people that are just stuck in their mind, and I'm stuck in my mind a lot, and it's really hard. It takes a lot of effort, and hopefully it'll get better over time. But you know, that voice inside of your head, That's not you. That's your mind. That's not you. You are not your mind. This guy's all mind. This guy's all 3D mind. He is the essence of mind. And the Ten of Pentacles is all material. So this is the reverse, and it's showing gratitude. So it's showing gratitude for, I guess, inheritance, for someone else taking care of you when they've done the hard work. I don't know, but it doesn't ring true to me. It rings true to me in a love reading when there's love behind this. Or it rings true to me when love is behind this. I don't see any love. I see reminiscing and maybe a soulmate if the other cards had said so. But otherwise, this is, I see this as just hard work. I see this as hard work for the people that are in it, he's the patriarch, it sounds like. Yeah, his dog loves him, but his kids are like, yeah, thanks, Dad. Thanks for the money. We're going to go party over here, or we're going to go take care of our kids because we're busy, or we're going to go do all this other shit. And this guy is like, well, I worked my ass off for my entire life. I was in my CEO business, and I always worked my ass off the entire life. And because look, that guy is the same guy. Just with a beard. I worked my ass off my entire life, and then my kids don't want to hang out with me? Totally have had that experience where they're like, I don't understand why they don't want to be with me. Maybe because you were so in your head this whole time and you weren't with them as children. Oh man, this whole day has been like really ready for some fucking wine. Six of Cups is traditionally in the Rider-Waite deck. It's two children sharing cups together, and it talks about reminiscing of the past. Or it could be they're soulmates of generations, millennia past, whatever. It's but I take this as children. These aren't children here, but they're children in the traditional Rider-Waite, and I'm gonna take it as that because I really do feel that this guy right here, and I'm trying to figure out how this relates to this story, because every card is like thumbs down, man. But I feel like I worked my ass off, and now I'm totally needing respect. And my kids, and this is what my kids are like, yeah, we'll just take the money. Thanks, Dad. I'm grateful. Trust fund babies. This is ungrateful trust fund baby card. I doubt that's you guys, because I feel like y'all are very grateful, loving people. Why would you ever watch me if you were a douchebag? Because I don't think I attract the douchebag type. And so this is not, oh, it's balance, and this is all about balance, but balance between, so he's balancing. You think he's balancing, but he's really entertaining. Ooh. You think he's balancing it all, but in the reality, he's a juggler and he's entertaining. This is not. And there's a lot of chameleonness to this. There's a lot of conforming to who you need to be at the right moment. These guys are like, I guess we gotta go placate dad because he worked his ass off. Spend 2 minutes with him. Even though on the back side of the Six of Cups, I haven't even talked about that. You've got this man on the top. You've got this man on the top. The top is like, oh my god. Look at this. Look at this card. He's like, it's nighttime and he was supposed to bring me my whatever and he didn't because he was fucking around with the mermaid, and I need some responsibility. I need kids to not be so fucking self-centered. Stop being, oh god. Stop. I feel like I've lost it with this reading, but okay, hold on. I'm gonna bring it all back together. We're gonna have a good reading. Not, it's like storyline after storyline after storyline. It's like when I played with my Barbies when I was 8, man, be like levels of story. It was like the Scorsese of Barbies. It's impressive. Okay, so you've got chameleon. And you've got some perspective cards. One is competition. Clearly a competition card. But it's like being having perspective of the other guy. Okay? And then this is having perspective of someone because she's actually doing a shit ton of work and the other people are, whoa, the other people are fucking off, fucking around. Look at that. You think she's all selfish and she's actually doing the work and she's fucking around because these other chicks are just self-absorbed. And you think that this guy just wants to fight you. This guy wants to fight you. You're just like, what the fuck? Why does he want him from me? But in your reality, you realize that he's self-sacrificing. He's, he should be warning his family about the volcano, and he's not. He's still fighting you. You selfish ass. And then you got this selfish ass kids. Wow, I just did not see this all coming. And then you've got more selfish ass kids. Oh my god, where the fuck is my... Why didn't this guy bring me the cups like I asked him to 5 hours ago? Instead, he's fucking around with a mermaid, and it's midnight now, and I'm pissed. And everything, and because you think it's balance, it ain't balance. Try to balance this shit, but it ain't, because guess what? It's all a joke. I'm really not liking this reading. Fire signs. I don't know why. Please, this is not you. I really hope this is not you. Let's end with the positive message of, let's maybe get one more card. That's just gonna add more complications. I feel like the more we add, the more complicated it's gonna get. But I do have to say, so I think there's a lot of illusion going on. I think there's a lot of conformity going on. And I think there's a lot of ungratefulness going on. So how about let's just end with be grateful. let's be grateful for our elders who have given us so much in our lives, who have worked their asses off for an empire that we don't necessarily realize. And we're all in, you know, hanging out with mermaids, and we're like, it's fine. We're just gonna dance. We're just gonna dance around. And realize that people are actually sacrificing themselves for their entire family, and don't treat it like a joke.